Твоя музыка не то, чтобы не трогает людей. Твоя музыка цепляет, цепь и цепляется. Мотор так давно уже не трогает людей. Ведь эти цепляются, цепь и цепляются. Это хип-хоп и у него есть яйца. Маль не помещается, суете в глоткую воняет. Брать это отпечатки пальцев, мой бом не ошибается ни на одну ноту. Никто из нас не знает, что будет с нами завтра. Никто из нас не помнит, что было вчера. Но почему-то каждое утро мы начинаем новый день с косяка.
In 1983, Toyota started their secret F1 project, Flagship 1. That was the first attempt of Toyota to conquer international luxury market. Locally, they already had luxury cars such as Crown and Century. Development of LS took a long time. They gathered together best engineers, more than 3,700 engineers and developers from auto industry. From the start, their aim was American market. So they decided to go to California, have a good time, learn the market. In 1985, 450 prototypes were made and they started testing it. Testing was on rough roads during the summer, cold, winter, desert, anywhere that is possible and impossible. They drove 4.4 million kilometers and drivers were professional racing NASCAR drivers. They deliberately tried to kill the car and then they made it unkillable. During the first year of sales, LS outsold Mercedes and BMW. Lexus LS was a very big success to Toyota. Also, LS opened a huge American market and destroyed competitors from the first try. The magic of success was that the price was very low and it had more options and it was better made than the Germans. Toyota spent $400 million on developing this car, and because of the exchange rate, the Japanese yen was really low, so it was approximately twice of that money that Germans would spend on their car during that period. Lexus spent $400 million on research and development. That was a huge amount. Plus, Lexus made more profit than the Germans did because of the weak yen during that time. Second and third generation were faster, more interesting, but the price was same as Mercedes and BMW, and it lost its magic. It reminds me of W140 in some way. I don't know why. But it's more linear, it has less aggressive shape, but it looks very beautiful from any angle that you look at. It looks more Yakuza. You can feel the organized crime in it when it drives near you, and that's a very good and cool feeling. Even today, you feel little fear when you look at it, and when you drive it, you feel like a gangster, and when you feel like a gangster, that's the best feeling that car can offer you. Overall, I love the styling of Lexus. It's very beautiful. It's dynamic and proportional, and from any angle it looks nice and well thought through. I really like the car and I really love the shape. It's very nice car, very nice shape. We have long version here, so there's a lot of space at the back. My height is 178 centimeters and I have a lot of leg room even when I sit behind myself. Only if I lay down I can really touch the seats with my knees. The only problem that it has in the interior is the plastic all over the car. So when you leave the car on sun for too long, the plastics become sticky and they dry out, and sometimes it makes like really rattle noise, really bad rattling noise. So that's a very big disappointment in the interior. And the materials are not so good. Of course, W221 much better materials and the BMW had better design. Leather is not reliable and not really pleasant to touch, I'll be honest with you. But overall, interior is very quiet, you feel comfortable here, the seating position is wonderful, there is no complaints whatsoever about the ride quality and how it makes you feel, but materials are a little bit disappointing. When I drive this car, I feel very calm, very relaxed. If somebody will stab me in my leg with a really rusty knife, I will not even scream. I would just politely say, can you please remove it? And that's it. This is how calm the car makes you feel, and you enjoy it. Even with the horrible interior, you don't pay attention to it much, you just enjoy the ride quality. The most disgusting thing in this car, really, that I could not avoid is the watch. When you look at the watch, it just makes you want to kill the dashboard immediately. I mean, Tetris had the better watch than this does. The Tetris had more glamour watch than I have here. It's just digital and it's horrible, just horrible. Trunk is just endless, it's like Narnia there. The capacity of trunk is 509 liters in the version of long Ottoman. It's really scary big. It's not just big, it's scary big. When you open the engine, there is a message to you. And when you see everything closed with plastic, you understand that Lexus doesn't want you to touch the engine, to look at it. If you want to put some water, here's a tap. If you want to look at the oil, here's a tap. Otherwise, don't touch the car. Because Lexus knows that nothing wrong will happen to their wonderful 4.6 liter V8. It generates 380 brake horsepower, 500 Nm, 0 to 100 kilometers, it goes approximately less than 6 seconds. But in the long version, it's 7 seconds. You don't feel the acceleration, but the engine is very rev happy. It's not lazy as a normal V8, it's very athletic. It has no problems whatsoever. You have to change every 150,000 kilometers engine chain and all the liquids on time. Transmission oil must be changed every 100,000 kilometers and avoid fast starts, that's it. Problems that CIS region had some Lexuses were with suspension. Well, it had more complicated double wishbone suspension, and because of the quality of the roads in CIS region, the bolts and knuckle joints were a little bit unstable. But it's just because of the roads, because the roads are in bad condition. When I worked in Dubai, I saw a lot of different Lexuses and all of them were just fine, had no problem, and their mileage was more than 500,000 kilometers. So I think it's just the problem of CIS region, not the problem of the Lexus.
Lexus LS is a great car. In our wonderful world, such car as Lexus LS exists. And I don't understand why people consider buying anything else on second-hand market. Why we want to buy W221 or 7 Series or Audi 8. Why? We know it's expensive. We know it will just rape our wallet without stopping. And any car salesman or any person who is familiar with the automobile world, with his own money or her own money, will buy a Lexus for himself. That's it, nothing else for everyday drive. Because logically speaking, there isn't any alternative to Lexus right now today, except Toyota, which is the same company. And I know that YouTube is full of the videos like that, but I am interested in this car. I am in love with this car. I mean, with not my heart, but with my brain. This car is like very grateful woman, very grateful wife. Whatever you do, she always thank you. She always be happy. If you come home late, if you don't come home at all for 2-3 days, she always will be happy. And she will never complain. She will never argue with you. And she always will keep you happy. And she always will be reliable. I know some people say that we don't want stuff like that, but yes, we do. If you're a grown man, not a stupid child, you don't have any like fantasies about Twilight and stuff like that, you want stability in your life, and stability is Lexus. You know, that's the best choice that anyone can make today. Why would you consider something else? Why? I don't understand. That's the best car for family, and personally for me too. I have obsession about W140, but I understand that it will cost a lot to maintain. To just have it, not even drive it, to just have it, it will cost a lot if it will just sit in garage. But here, I'm comfortable with, if I'm going to drive it every day, 100-150 kilometers without stop, I'll be very happy. Confidence that Lexus gives you is unique. Nobody else in the world can give you the same confidence. Nobody else. And that's quite a reputation. If you want it to go fast, it will go fast. It accelerates immediately from 2000 RPM. From slight touch of acceleration, it just goes very fast. And you don't have to wait for it. Just flies immediately. 0 to 65 something seconds, 8-speed gearbox. Gearbox is very fast, changing good. but you don't want to push it, you don't want to press accelerator here. You just want to drive it without any concerns about tomorrow, and that's it. Nothing else. I cannot say anything bad about this car except of the interior. Interior here is a little bit plasticky, and it's a little bit disappointing. That's the only downturn of this car. That's the only disadvantage that it has. Interior, and that's it. Great car. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel. I want to thank Auto Showroom Authority in Tashkent. Please come if you're here, visit it, take a look. We have great inventory, and also please don't forget about charity. Right now our world is in a very interesting situation, and a lot of people lost their jobs, so help with whatever you can. And right now, to do good things is absolutely necessary, and we do, and when we do good things will happen to us. Thank you so much for watching again, and take care. See you. Bye.